One of the things I wanted to show you about the I get a lot of questions about the skinning rig that I use. Now this Jeep's new for me. It's working out really good. We'll probably talk about some more of the good aspects I found out about it. But the skinning rig itself, when Tom's 4x4 out of Chattanooga put the bumper and winch and stuff on my Jeep for me, I had my old skinning rig that I took off my Dodge truck, and you know, it didn't match, you know, and they're all into the cosmetics and all that. So what Tom did down there is they built me a skinning rig that's a whole lot different, and it allows me, because my other one was on the truck all the time. Well, my wife likes the Jeep when we go to town or whatever, so I can take it off and no one will know, or this thing won't be sticking up here. I can just take it off, put it on my trailer when I go somewhere to trap or whatever, or when I get home, and when I need it, I can take it off. This is a new feature that I didn't have on my other one. Like I said, it's just got a nut welded on here, and it's got a threaded piece that I can physically take this out. If I want to have the skinning rig go to the front, which I do for coyotes and cats because they're longer animals than the raccoon is, I can tighten this up. One thing about my other skinning rig that this takes care of is it doesn't rattle and make a bunch of noise when I'm going over ruts and stuff like that. So that's been pretty handy. And the way that I extend this now is a lot easier for me to keep up with, and I'll show you that. I'll keep this off to the side because I'm going to do a raccoon. Now, this has got a bolt that you can see right here sticking up, and this is where everything in theory works out really good till you go out and use it and beat something to death with it. This had an eye bolt that came down. It was screwed up where this nut is welded to the tubing. Well, with me turning and pulling on animals and vibrating and everything and me driving around, that worked itself loose. After about 4 days of me using it, it went somewhere. I couldn't find it. So I went to the shop here on the property I'm working on. We just stuck a bolt in here, so I've got to kind of do this jerry-rigging it until I get back home and find me another eye bolt, which just had a circle right here. So I keep piece of cable on the front of my winch just so I can't lose it now. And what I'm doing is it's a small piece of cable, which I'll show you up close is all it is, and it's the same kind of thing I had in my eye bolt. I'll hook on top of here, I'll put my coon or coyote or whatever it is and skin it. Now this is pretty low. You could do coons on this right now, but by having a bigger piece of tubing here and a smaller piece of tubing inside, I've got different adjustments. Just hook this pin back, and see, I've got different holes that I can do on different adjustments. I can sit the foot of my animal through here, and I can skin right off the truck, which I'm getting ready to do. And that brings up a good point. To me, since I started going with Randy Smith, skinning on the line has made a big difference in my enjoyment of trapping. Not to say I didn't enjoy trapping before, but if you ever see Nick Bowers, he can tell you about when we're down in, when he got to go down to Texas with me, he saw firsthand what this meant. As I catch stuff throughout the day, now I may not stop and skin after every coon or everything, but you know, throughout the day I'll stop and skin. It may take me 15-20 minutes. But what that allows me to do, in my opinion, is when I get home in the day and I'm tired, I'm through. I don't have to go out and skin. I'm putting stuff in a freezer when I'm on the road. But by using something like this, now you can have these where they go in your recitch on the back of your vehicle if you wanted to. I chose to have this up here because with the fender on the Jeep, and I used to use the hood on the Dodge, I can put my skinning tools right here. I can do my work, close the shop down, and go on down the road. But when I get done in the evenings, I'm completely through. I can relax, I can eat. If I've got somewhere where there's a TV, I can talk to my wife on the phone. I can work on other traps, I can do whatever. I'm not burning that energy, because if you come in and you have a really good day and you got 15-20 animals or something to deal with, if you spread that out through the day, it's not that bad. If they're all cold when you go to skin them, at night you pill them when they're hot, or within an hour of them being caught is what I try to do. And this makes my life so much more easier. But this is a skinning rig that I have that they made for me there at Jeep. I haven't bent it. It's not as heavy duty as my other one, but apparently it doesn't need to be, because skinned coyotes and everything on this, and I'm putting a lot of weight, and there's not any problem with it. But it's a real easy thing to use, and it's handy because I can take it off.